gon' bust up. And we gon' bust up.
To my channel, it's Bomb Bread. I got Vaughn here with me. Her YouTube name is
Yvonne Marie.
Yvonne Marie. I'm gonna link her down below so that y'all can follow her. Today we are doing a mukbang. We got some sushi here and some dessert, so that's what we're doing today. We're gonna talk about. Also have a girl talk with y'all, so we're gonna talk about, you know, relationships, basically the good, bad, the good, bad, and the ugly. Just dating wise and stuff like that. So that's what we're about to get into with y'all today. First we need to try this food though, because it's looking good and we haven't ate all day. So we're gonna do that first, y'all. But what we got here? We got some rice. I keep on calling these things fat daddies, but they're really called puff daddies. But they are like crab, or I think shrimp in it. Is it shrimp and crab?
I think it's shrimp and crab, yeah.
Shrimp and crab, yeah. We got a little dip with it. And then we got some sushi. Me and Vaughn love sushi. Mm-hmm. And then we got some sesame seed chicken.
Yes.
And then we got some little wine here.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And we got the hookah going.
Yeah, we got the hookah going.
Okay.
For the vibes. You know the girls love the hookah. So let's see. I'm gonna
start with the fat daddy.
Because I love them. Let's see. Move some sauce.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna move this out the way a little bit. Y'all, I really suck at doing chopsticks. I'm still learning. I'm a work in progress. Okay.
I don't need to. I be thinking I know how to use chopsticks, and then when I be eating, it be taking me a long time.
Yeah, you gotta get the fingers right. You gotta do it a couple times before you actually get it.
Okay.
Because you don't want to be dropping that thing.
Oh, see, look at that.
Oh, I don't even know if I can get it out. Look.
Oh, gosh. See, y'all.
I should have did like you and just dipped it. Put it in a plate.
Oh my goodness.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all, I can tell y'all, I can count on how many fingers. I can count on these 10 fingers how many good dates I done had versus bad ones. Like
10 fingers?
No, I'm saying like I can't count more than 10. Like
girl, I can't count more than like 5.
Y'all, it's bad. Especially our generation. Like I don't think people like dating no more. Like I think people just like casual everything, casual hanging out, casual dating, casual sex. Everything's so casual nowadays. Not saying that that's a bad thing, because some people might just want it to be that way. But for some people like me, who's like a love type of person, it sucks because, you know, you can't find a good relationship. What you think, Mom?
Yeah, I agree. I feel like everybody wants to have a casual relationship. And even when you meet somebody and you tell them like, oh, I'm looking for like an actual relationship, they will lie and say that they are too. But then you get down the line and really they just looking for something casual.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you just let me on when you could have just told me the real. And that's one thing I can't stand.
Yeah, I feel like keep it real. Because you never know. I might want the same thing.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. Give me the choice.
And people are, like you said, people lie, and so they never who they are when you first meet them. They always put on like their interview. So I feel like they run down all the good stuff about them, and then a week later, or not, sometimes a month later, sometimes depending on when you have sex with them, they probably have sex with you first and then show the real them. So
exactly,
it's crazy. Like I would say I had met this dude one time, y'all. Story time. I met this dude one time, and he made it seem like he had a car. He made it seem like he had his own spot, everything. And then, like, you know, we went on a couple dates. Everything was cool. I thought, like, I met the right guy. Girl, no. It was a whole nother story sometime down the road. But, and he was a liar. He was always cheating. He told me he had this best friend, y'all, and I really don't believe in people having best friends, especially dudes when they date.
A girl best friend.
A girl best friend. And that was they. I had caught them texting each other one day, and they was texting, saying how much they liked each other, how they always wanted to date, but they just never had a chance, and all this stuff. Girl, and I'm crazy, so like, I slapped this nigga out of his sleep.
What?
Yes, because like, are you done? So I slapped my sleep, and he was just like looking all days. I'm like, nah. Why are you texting this girl? Da da da. He like, and mind y'all, he told me like, no, we're just best friends. That's it. It was not the case. So you really gotta like watch out for these dudes because they'll tell you anything. Like you really gotta take your time, get to know the person, like see, like put them through situations and scenarios, like get them out in public, get them around your family, see how they really act for real. Like it's crazy. You'll really see who they really is.
That is so true. That is so true. You slapped him out his sleep.
Yes.
He probably thought he was drowning or something.
Girl, he thought something. It'd be like that though. But back then, you know how you younger, you don't really know how to handle situations, so you do anything.
Yeah.
And you really move off your emotions.
Exactly. You let your emotions dictate your actions. Yeah.
Yes.
That is really true. That is really true.
What about you, Ron? Have you had anything with any particular dudes happen to where you just was like, never again?
Girl, well, yeah, it was this one dude that I met actually on an app. I downloaded that Black Tinder app. I think it's called BOK. Yeah, and I downloaded it when I first heard about it. I think I heard about it on Twitter. And I was like, hold on, a little Black Tinder? Like, I need that.
Right.
Because every time I've been on Tinder, I just saw like a lot of others. You know, I didn't see no black men on there. So I was on there, and it was some cute dudes, like a lot of cute dudes. And I ended up meeting this one dude on there, and a lot of the people that messaged me, I wouldn't even reply to them. But I replied to him because he instantly was like, let's meet up. Like, let's meet up at the lake. And I'm like, okay, I like this energy. So we met up at the lake. We walked around the lake or whatever. We had a cool little conversation. He telling me about past experiences. I'm telling him about mine. And then eventually he ends up coming to my apartment. And, you know, we do grown-up things or whatever. And I think one day, like, I just happened to cook and he came over. And so obviously he ate, because you at my house and I have food, I'm obviously gonna offer it to you. Like,
right. That makes sense.
Yeah, my mama raised me to be like that. I ain't gonna not offer you no food. So I gave him the food and he really liked it. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But girl, after that, he wanted me to cook for him all the time. Like, every time he would come over, he would be like, what are you cooking? And I'm like, mind you, he's not my boyfriend. We're not even talking about, like, being together like that. Like, it was strictly, like, a sexual relationship, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
And, but I was cooking for him every time he came over. And I'm buying the groceries, girl. Sometimes I was buying the liquor as well. So it's like, I'm providing everything. I'm providing ass, liquor, food. Like, baby, what are you bringing?
Right.
You know?
And you know what's so funny, not to cut you off, dudes always asking what you bring to the table. What are you bringing to the table?
Girl.
That is crazy.
Yes. So, you know, I was lost for a minute because the sex was good. It was good, girl. It was good. So I was lost for a minute. But I realized, girl, you're doing too much.
And sometimes we gotta catch ourselves and come back.
Yeah, exactly. Like, ain't nothing wrong with falling for a second, but baby, you gotta get back up.
That is crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny? Today I was on Instagram, and it was this girl. She was talking about how, like, black men are all, like, they are be the main ones to, like, shut down black girls and talk badly about black women and how we don't bring stuff to the table and how they try to be leaders, but it's like, what are you don't even have anything to help lead. Like, you ask what we bring to the table, you rent your table. Like, you don't even own your table.
Talk
Like,
about
how
it.
is you gonna have, like, that don't make no sense. So it'd be crazy because us as black women, we look to our black men to like be that like support and stuff like that, and we really don't get that, but we give that to them, especially like when stuff happens in the world. We be the main ones fighting for our black men, and then but to not have it reciprocated is just crazy. Like, I wonder where that stems from, and it's just like, your mom is black, so how do you even like have any like, I don't know, it's weird. Like, it's weird how they act towards black women and knowing that you came from one and stuff like that. It's just crazy. And even listening to like old Tupac songs and stuff, that stuff, like, he was talking about that in a couple of his songs. Like, you came from a black woman and stuff. It's just weird that black men don't take care of them. Like,
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very strange. If I have a son, I'm gonna definitely make sure that he is raised to respect black women.
Yeah.
And
sure.
even if he end up dating somebody outside of his race, he not about to be one of them boys like, oh, this is what I prefer. Black women are aggressive, because that's what some black men be saying, that they don't like black women because we're aggressive. And I'm just like, that's not it. I don't think that's it. But yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I think it comes from the parent too, like letting the kid know, like, you know, be more. They need to be more polite to black women.
Yeah.
Uplift us and stuff like that, especially to other races. I've had encounters where I've had other races tell me like, black men always talk about black women, and I'll stick up for them more than their black men do. And that's crazy coming from another race.
Yeah, that's sad.
That they gotta stick up for us and y'all don't.
Yeah, that is so sad.
Y'all need to leave us some comments down below on some of the stuff that y'all dealt with. Even comments of positive stuff on how we could turn it around, like for the better and stuff. Cause I feel like those opinions matter. Like, those opinions will stick out, and maybe like it'll catch a couple people's eye, like a couple black men that haven't realized that they do that. Or even the ones that do notice that they do it. Hopefully they'll see that more people actually care about it, and they'll stop, because they need to stop. Crazy. Y'all, but this food, period, is on point.
So good.
Yes. Well, we got some, what is this called again? Fair Oaks.
This is the Fair Oaks roll, and I think that's Bob's roll.
Y'all, it's good. I can't even. It's crazy.
And that sauce with the sesame chicken, girl, so good.
Yes. But what is do you feel like you have had good ones to where you're like, you know what, maybe black guys are good, or even dating out your race? Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I can't really talk to that because I've never dated out my race before. Like, I don't feel like a lot of men outside of my race have approached me. Like, I can probably count on one hand, maybe 3 fingers, like how many people out of my race have approached me. Maybe flirted with me, but actually tried to like do something about it. Yeah, does not happen. But you said like a good experience. I feel like they always seem good in the beginning, but then it just switches up. Or like, I choose to ignore certain things.
The red flags.
Yeah, I ignore the red flags in the beginning, and I'm just all giddy and happy, and then it just turns bad.
Yeah, because I feel like I do that too. I feel like I give those chances a lot, and just to see where it goes, or maybe he'll change, or maybe he's just doing that to test me, or what have you. But you cannot ignore them red flags.
No.
Because they'd be important. Like, they could be trying to save your life. You never know. I'm trying to tell you, like, especially like, if any dude ever make you feel like he will hurt you in any kind of way, like those first red flags are important because they ain't gonna hit you right away, but they gonna show signs like they will, like they'll be hella aggressive or always grabbing you hella hard or yelling a lot or this and that. Like I've been in relationships where guys are just yelling. Like I remember my sisters was like, he just always yelling. My sisters would always say that about this one dude, and I was just like, really, like, cause I wasn't seeing it, cause I was trying to, give it a chance and stuff. But especially people around you, especially if more than one person saying it, kind of like take heed. You don't probably always gotta listen to people because it's just their opinion and stuff. But take heed and just listen to what they're saying and just take it into consideration and stuff because sometimes that should be real. Like you never know. And I've had a couple times where I've been like, dang, I wish you would have just slapped me. They like, girl, damn near was slapping you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I just wasn't listening.
Right.
Yeah. That shit's crazy, but. Yeah, I think I would date outside of my race, but he would have to be aggressive a little, not aggressive in a bad way, but like aggressive, like, cause I feel like other races are not, I guess assertive or what's the best way to say it? Yeah, assertive. I feel like they're more laid back and it's good to have sweet, but you also want it to be like a strong-willed person so that you can feel like they are leading you. Cause I've had relationships where I feel like if we was outside, who gonna fight? Me. Like, and I don't want to be that person. Not saying that I wouldn't fight for my man, but dang, like, I need to
fight a man for your man?
Yeah, I want to feel secure when we go outside. Like, so yeah, I probably would. It would just have to be that right person. Even with the black dude, they got to be that right person. Like, and especially this year, like, I'm not just gonna like put up with anything because I've noticed that I always ignore those red flags. I'm going to be looking at them and going off that because that shit's real. That's real. This place that we're eating at, y'all, is called is it Mukani? Am I saying it right?
I don't know how. I say Makuni, but I don't know how to say it either.
Right. I'll probably tag that in there too, so y'all can if y'all ever around in the area where they have this restaurant, y'all can try it because it's really good. I think we eat here all the time. Even like just the order to go for a regular dinner, I think I eat this all the time. It's really, really good. And they have a good bar, it looks like. I think you drunk alcohol there, huh? Yeah, they have a good bar.
I went by myself and sat at the bar, and I had a really good experience. And the food is always good. Always. This is the third location we didn't try to this. So that's crazy.
Yeah, I love this place. I even, my sister don't like sushi, but I gave her a piece of my food and she was like, oh.
Really?
Yeah.
This roll is good. Bob's. Try that one.
Try this.
What would you say is did you say your best dating experience?
Did I? I don't think I did.
I
don't think I had like a awesome dating experience. I think like you said, I've had very good moments.
Right.
But the whole experience probably wasn't the best. Like, yeah, I would say like even recently, I thought this guy was just really a good guy, and then, girl, no, like he was doing everything right. Calling me babe, calling me all the time, checking on me, asking me how my day was. We didn't even have sex right away, so it just don't really matter. Like, you just really gotta just get to know somebody for a while. Like, what do you think is the longest time you should date or talk to somebody before actually calling your boyfriend?
See,
because people always tell me a year, but I'm like, a year is a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah. Who the hell?
I've never heard that. I've heard maybe like 3 or 6 months. But I honestly feel like you can't say
it's hard to put a time.
Yeah, it's hard to put a time because what feels right is right. It's up to you. Like if you feel like you're ready to be in a relationship with someone, and it's been a year, okay. If you feel like you're ready and it's been 2 months, okay. Like really, that's your business. That's your journey. Like you can't ask somebody else.
And too, don't you agree that if somebody say they don't want to be in a relationship, you should not keep trying?
Girl,
we both have. Because they really don't want to be in a relationship. And you cannot change their mind.
No.
Like, you're going to be heartbroken. Because
you are.
You're looking for something that they are not. Like, if somebody is telling you that they don't want the same things as you, girl, move on. Because,
listen to them.
Yeah. And it sucks because you probably really like them, but you would rather be their friend than try to be with them, and then they break your heart. And then it's really not even breaking your heart. You're really breaking your own heart.
You are. You setting yourself up for failure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been through that before. That's crazy. I dated. Yeah, we talked. We dated for like a year. And he kept telling me he wasn't ready. And I wasn't listening. And then he still was saying it at the end. And when my feelings are already in it. And yeah, we're not together.
Girl.
Because you'll find yourself, you'll be mad. Because they'll be talking to other people. They'll be dating around. And you just really stuck on them because you think y'all about to work it out eventually. And y'all not. Like, you gotta really listen to other people. If they're not ready, they're just not ready. It's a reason why they're not ready too. Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know, I'm probably cliche, but I feel like it's somebody for everybody. Like, just because that one person, didn't want to be with you or it didn't work out, it doesn't mean that you're not going to have nobody or you're going to be lonely forever.
Absolutely
Use that
not.
time to work on yourself because a lot of people, and I've been seeing recently, like a lot of people have been saying like self-care.
Yeah.
Like, that's good because you need that. Like, especially going into your next relationship, get ready for that relationship.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And if, something doesn't work out and you see that person go and get with someone else and you're like, oh, well, why were they able to get in a relationship with someone else? Because it wasn't for you. Like, it wasn't going to work out for you. Maybe they was going to slow you down and keep you from where you're supposed to be going. So don't be jealous of something else you see. Don't be jealous of other people's relationships. That's another thing.
Because that does happen. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, people, it's just so many different scenarios. Like, would you date somebody with a baby mama? Like nowadays, like, would you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Or would he have to have like certain like qualities where you're like,
Yeah, it would have to be a certain type of man that I really trust. A man that's obviously like involved in their kid's life and all that. But the kid would have to be a bit older. Like, I'm not dating no fresh baby mama.
Yeah.
Like, y'all just had a baby.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
That is so true.
Yeah, it has to be a couple years. Maybe the baby like 8, 10. Like, oh, no. Yeah.
No, you said the baby better be 8 or 10.
Yeah, the baby better be 8 or 10, girl. I'm not playing. Not no 3-year-old, 2-year. Nope.
Yeah.
Feeling still fresh.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
baby mama still tripping. Nope.
Yeah.
About 10, the baby mama already did. She know we ain't getting back together.
Yeah, this is just what it is.
He got his own life, and we co-parent. Yep, that's what I want.
Yeah. No, I had asked my sister yesterday, or was it yesterday, something like that. But I asked her. I said, "Would you want to get along with the baby mama, or would you just want it to just be like she just deal with the baby dad and that's it?"
Yeah, that's their business.
You would want it to be like that?
I feel like if I'm just a girlfriend, no. But if I'm his wife,
right? There's a difference.
Yeah, because I'm the baby stepmama at this point.
Yeah.
We going on trips together. We a family.
Yeah.
So I think at that point, yeah, you kind of do have to have a relationship with the baby mama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because I feel like as a girlfriend, maybe because, but that's just, I think, the insecurity in me because I think I want to know what's going on. But that doesn't mean that I don't know what's going on just because me and her still. She could be just trying to play
she
me.
could be playing you.
Right.
Yep. Smiling in your face with your man behind your back.
Yes, girl.
Okay.
Trying to tell you. That stuff be happening. You never know. It's crazy. And
Something
dudes
crazy.
will really be living with a mama or a girl the whole time and be talking to you. I don't even see how they do it. Like, how do you live a double life? Like, I don't.
Yeah, for real, double life.
It's crazy. And some people can't do it. Some people will get mad at you and stuff out of nowhere. You'll be like, what's going on?
Exactly.
But some people really are good at it. Like, it's crazy. And then some people, they just do it right out in the open. And that's when you really need to walk away because he do not care about you, girl. I mean, either way, he don't care about you, but If you're doing stuff in front of your face, it's just kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Y'all, these men in 2022, trying to tell you. But yeah. Let's see, what is my soy sauce? Getting towards the end of our video. We about to finish up this food because we is really hungry. And but yeah, comment, you know, red flags down below, some red flags, some green flags too. Let us know.
Still positive.
Yeah, we're gonna keep them positive vibes going, but you know, let us know what you think of my video, and like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna catch you in the next video. Bye, y'all.
Bye.